Hey, good morning, everyone. So this is episode 5 of growing up in New Jersey, Essex County, in the 80s. And Bloomfield, New Jersey was, again, my entire universe. And everyone still talks about it. And I've driven by the place 100 times. It's now a Dunkin' Donuts. But Shortstop Diner, like, when you didn't want to eat Willie's, or you didn't want to eat Nevada Diner, or you didn't want to go to Holstein's, Quick Stop had eggs in a skillet, which everybody remembers. The thing was awesome. But I remember being there, I think it was really late, and I'm with my friend Steve, and we're sitting at the counter, and we're having eggs in a skillet. And out of nowhere, some dude with no pants comes walking to the shortstop and walks in. And I just guess I've been oblivious to things, but the characters in Bloomfield, like, and you know what keeps popping in my head too? Michael Lambert, who used to move furniture for the guy that was next to Kathy's Potpourri. Every Thanksgiving, he would have the turkey bowl at Pulaski Park. And Michael Lambert was probably the biggest dude in Bloomfield. Like, heart of gold, big guy. I would always try to help people get jobs. I know Mark Kaminsky and all them worked with him for a while. But the turkey bowl, if you don't know what a turkey bowl is, it's full contact jailhouse rules football. I never played, but I know people that did, and they were getting broken up on Thanksgiving. So that was always cool in the 80s. Okay, so me and Michael Pacciano and I think Don Morgan and a couple of us had the bright idea of roof hopping through Bloomfield Center. And in the back of the electric circuit, there was the Annie Says parking lot. And you can go up this fire escape, get on the roof, and then you could literally jump from every roof all the way down, from Annie Says, across the feedback, all the way down, and then come back. And we're up on the roofs, and we're jumping. We're, for no particular reason, we were just going over the roofs in Bloomfield Center. And we come back down, we come back to the original spot and come down the fire escape. There must have been 10 cops there with their guns drawn. And we're like, what did we do? And we're kids. Like, I mean, in 1985, I was 15. No, 17. I don't know what I was. Retarded, maybe. But we're like, what did we do? The pharmacy, that little pharmacy, had alarms on the roof, like pressure sensitive monitors. So when you stepped on the roof, the alarms went off. And we came back down to guns drawn. Very funny story. So I also remember, and you could actually see it on television, on cable, WAVP radio, out of the Bloomfield Library. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And Don Morgan was on there, and Bambi was on there, and a couple of the local guys were on there. And it was literally like pirate radio. I remember there was a Christian Slater movie about him having his own radio station. But WAVP was kind of cool back then. So, what else? Just the whole cast of characters. I can name so many. And it's so funny because I remember talking about the wind tunnel yesterday. And that's where I met Snake, Kevin Brown. One of the cool kids from that era as well. But I want to remember Kenny Zach. I want to remember Jimmy Rogers, J.J. McGarren. We lost a lot. Russell Giordano. You know, we lost a lot of cool people. And I guarantee they still would have been pretty cool today. So, and Twee. We lost Twee, you know. I actually went to church with Twee. Twee and I went to church together. Me and Lori Wallace went to Sunday school together. Here's another fun fact. I used to have a huge crush on her when I was a kid. For some weird reason, like if I was ever coming down East Passaic or coming down Watchung Avenue, she'd be standing in her driveway for no reason. I would just, hey, Lori. God, just met the world. Pete Gallagher, you know. Oh, here's another thing. Like Kathy Matthews and Barbara was great. Like I actually was talking to her the week that she had passed away in that auto accident. Barbara Bowman. So many cool people we grew up with, you know, that are no longer here. But I'm not trying to make this sad. I'm about remembering like the cool shit, you know. So many other things I could talk about. I'm just going to say thank God we didn't have YouTube and phones with videos on them back then. But I miss the hair. I miss the fashion. I love the music, you know. Just such a small town to have such a big universe, you know. Essex County, New Jersey, I'm telling you, was the best county in all of Jersey. That's it. Have a good morning, y'all.